Welcome back, everybody. Let's do an oil change. So we are in a 2023 Land Rover Defender. Go ahead and pop your hood, leave your door open, put it into accessory mode. So that means hit the start stop button without your foot on the brake. Okay. So now to reset the service interval, hit your brake and then hold your gas. And that's going to pop up on the screen. It'll go through this. And your oil change interval has been set. It has been reset. So now you can go ahead and just hit that. So one nice thing about the Defender is we don't really need a jack. We're just going to hit that and raise the car up a little bit. Okay, now that we're lifted, let's go grab some stuff to change oil. Sorry for the wind noise, but it's Iowa in late October. It's always windy. Okay, so oil filter. Not my first pick, but it's what was available to me. And then you're going to need this, a little over 7 quarts of it. I choose to use this stuff. I did a lot of research, despite what some people may say. I do not think oil is oil, so that's just me. Grab this guy and just pull up on it. It has a couple spots, one right here and one back there. Then we'll grab this, move it off to the side. Here's your oil fill and your dipstick. So this is your oil filter cap. So I'm going to go ahead and go grab something to take that off. So despite having 2 of these, I thought I ordered the right size wrench for this, but obviously I didn't. So you can do this, grab a rag or a glove or something and use it to pick up that slack. Once you break it loose, it's easy from there. The old one comes out right like that. Okay, so here's your new O-ring. It goes right there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off and put the new one on. Alright, grab that. And it just goes on right like that. Make sure and lube that oil seal, or that O-ring I should say. And tighten her up. Okay, wipe up any oil mess you have. And now we can go down below. Alright, so we got this nice pan. That looks like a 13 or a 14. Same with up here. You got that one, one on each side. And then you have some 10 mils down there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those off so we can get to this oil pan. Okay, so there's a couple sneaky ones. You have to pull off that bottom one, and you have a couple 15s right there. So the big ones are 15s on this, and the smaller ones are 10s. All right. And right there is your, I believe, 13 millimeter drain pan bolt. So I'm going to go ahead and break that loose and get this draining. All right. Now, this is going to make one giant freaking mess, because why wouldn't it go straight? This is dumb. Yeah, that's cool. There's like 7.5 quarts in these things. So now we just sit here and let it drain. Make a mess all over everything. In hindsight, I probably should have taken this other skid plate off, but I freaking didn't. And I should have. But here soon we'll be going through a video on that, because I'm gonna go with some rock sliders, and we gotta pull all these skid plates off and take this fiberboard crap off. All this stuff. So I'll be able to show you guys a lot of that, because they're, depending on which rock sliders I go with, we have to go with make some slight modifications to things. And then I'm going to do a new front bumper with winch, and we'll go through that install also. I got a hell of a mess to clean up. That's okay. Even the oil pan is covered in that fiberboard stuff. I'm not exactly sure why, but not my problem. But now is a good time to kind of go through everything. Look at your front CV shafts, your outer tie rods. Just kind of inspect everything, your ball joints, all that fun jazz. Make sure everything's in good shape still, and see if anything needs addressed. So far, I mean, this thing only has 32,000 miles on it, so there really shouldn't be any issues with it. With that being said, I did just have it in the shop for some warranty work, so there's that, I guess. I'm gonna go see if I have some brake clean. Alright, I don't have any brake clean. I have a towel, so apparently I need more brake cleaner. So once it gets to the point that it's done dripping for the most part, go ahead and put your bolt back in. I'll be honest with you, there's probably a torque spec for this. I'll have to look it up. That lower radiator hose might be leaking. I don't know. I'm going to get this cleaned up and torque it down, and I'll be right back. All right. gonna be harder than I thought it would be to put back up there. Alright. Now we just have to go. Line everything up, and I'm going to go ahead and put these front two in. Kind of hold it. You know, for all you guys that subscribe and like and comment, I really appreciate it. It really helps out. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as I can. I have a couple pretty cool revivals that are coming up. I have a 1976 Honda Twin Star. It was my grandfather's last motorcycle, and he just passed away a couple weeks ago. Well, I've had this bike a while now, and I think I'd like to get it going for him. So I'm gonna get it going in his memory, and it hasn't seen the road in years. We're talking a decade or more. Probably 15 years since it's been on the road. Which it's pretty cool. It's an old 6-volt bike, so let me stand you guys back up. Alright, so we got those two 15s back there done, so let's go ahead and put these 10 mils in. We're just going to get these started. Alright, those are the last of the 10 mil. Let me grab my 15. We'll ugga of these, which that's not loud or anything. Don't forget to tighten these too. Okay, so we were done down below, now we're up top. So this is where it's fun, because I was like, let's buy the biggest thing of oil I can. It's difficult to use. fought it on the Jag. I'm going to fight it on this. Go ahead and put that back. Hopefully a bigger funnel helps. I'm going to do something smart. I was going to lower the thing, but it won't let me since it's not on. Whoa. Alright, anyway, I'm going to take 7 quarts of this and throw it in there. Alright, I got 7 quarts in. I'm going to go ahead and put my cap back on and start it, and then shut it off, and we're going to go ahead and check the fluid. Okay, so we got about 7.5 quarts in it. Go ahead and throw this bad boy back on there. You just kind of tap it in place. Clean that up a little bit. And there we go. Alright, there you go. Relatively easy. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I really appreciate everybody like and subscribing to me. It helps a lot. Stay tuned. We're going to be reviving that Supra also. So we have a Supra, Monte Carlo, and that guy. So we'll be working on that. I'm actually working on that one now and video on that one. So hopefully that will be out on YouTube land here shortly. So stay tuned, guys. Anyway, like, subscribe, share us. Deuces.